This is the performance summary for the Weekly Reversion Strategy for week 23 of 2025, which was the week ending on June 6th. So let's start by inputting the balances. So the starting balance was on Friday, May 30th. And the ending balance was on June 6th. So last week was a pretty decent week. I made $603, which is a percentage gain of 2.14% on the portfolio. And these were the 5 trades that we did. So let's go through them one by one. First one was DE, John Deere, where the stock was up 2.73% in the portfolio. And all the stocks in the portfolio last week had an allocation of 20%. So they were fully allocated. So Deere Company, this is what the chart looked like. So we're doing a mean reversion strategy or a dip buying strategy. So for the past couple of weeks, the stock had a bit of weakness, and so it bought here on the Monday, exited here on Friday at the close, and made a nice profit. And let's look at the same stock over the longer term. So this is John Deere. It's a really nicely upward trending stock over the long term. This is going back to 1988. Okay, next stock is Home Depot. There the stock was up 1.23% from Monday through Friday. And this is the chart. So here's the weakness that it picked up on from here to here, entered here, exited here. And the long-term chart of Home Depot is this, going back to 1988. Next one is IBM. That was the best trade of last week. It was up 4.27% in the portfolio. And this is what it looked like. Here's the dip, and here's the reversion to the upside. Next stock was UNP, Union Pacific. That one was up 2.13%. Here's the pattern, and here's the trade. And the last trade was Exxon Mobil. That was just a small gain. It was up 0.5% over the week. And this is what the trade looked like. Here's the sell-off in the prior couple weeks. And here's our trade. Now let's input the ending balance into the cumulative tab. And this is what the cumulative equity curve looks like since we went live a year ago. The yellow line is the strategy in its present version, and the thin gray line is the actual account balance, which encompasses the present version and the prior version. All right, and let's look at a longer term equity curve. So strategy long term is compounding at 19.71% annualized, whereas the S&P over that time frame is 8.5%, and this is going back to 1994. And year to date, the strategy, month to date for June so far, the strategy is up 2.2%, putting it at 8.9% year to date. And this is what the equity curve looks like compared to the S&P 500 benchmark. So that's the performance review for week 23 of 2025 for Weekly Reversion. If you want to learn more about how the strategy works, please visit my website. at returnstream.com. I've got a link in the box below. Thank you.